Mic check 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2. Welcome to O'Gorman High School. The Lady Knights and the O'Gorman Boys will take on the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers tonight in a boys and girls basketball doubleheader. The first match will be coming your way in about 7-8 minutes here, with the number 3 ranked Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers at 2-0 versus the number 1 ranked Sioux Falls O'Gorman Lady Knights, who are 2-0 on this season as well. The Lady Knights coming off a win on Tuesday night against Sioux Falls Roosevelt to Sanford Pentagon 58-16. They defeated Brandon Valley right here at O'Gorman last Thursday night 65-28, while Sioux Falls Jefferson is coming off a win against Brandon Valley on Tuesday at BV 55-48, and also a win on Saturday at home against Roosevelt 51-22. And welcome back to O'Gorman High School. Getting ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups here on the court. Matchup is between number 3 Sioux Falls Jefferson at 2-0 versus number 1 Sioux Falls O'Gorman at 2-0. Starting for Sioux Falls Jefferson, number 1 Aliyah McGovern-Harrington, a 5'6" senior guard. Number 13 Abby Horner, a 5'9" sophomore guard. Number 21, Jaden Dunn, a 6'1" senior forward. Number 23, Ashlyn Johnson, a 5'7" senior forward. And number 24, Brinley Altenberg, a 5'10" freshman guard. We're going to take a break for the national anthem by the O'Gorman Pep Band under the direction of Ben Koch. The pep band for O'Gorman just played the national anthem, and now the starting lineups for the 2-0 Lady Knights under direction of Kent Colesrud. Number 11 is Lucy Moore, a 5'7" senior guard, committed to. Then also number 15, Melody Abdouche, 5'8" senior guard, committed to SDSU. Lucy Moore is also committed to Northern State. Number 30, Sydney Tervine, a 5'10" sophomore guard. Number 31, Julia Agert, a 5'10" junior forward. And number 35, a Wang, a 6'2" senior center for the Lady Knights. And the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers are coached by Shantiva Pruitt. So it should be a really good game. 2 top 5 ranked teams, 2 Sioux Falls schools. Both with wins over Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, and also Brandon Valley. So similar opening schedules for these two teams. The boys game will follow in the doubleheader. That'll start around 7:30 p.m. with the O'Gorman boys and the Jefferson boys, both at 1-1. You can watch the game tonight on the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools YouTube channel. I'm Brett Byler. See on the court, the O'Gorman Lady Knights getting introduced. The Knights in their home white uniforms, white shorts, blue trim. The Jefferson Cavaliers in the green shirts, green shorts, and white trim. All right, both teams are now making their way out onto the court. Pretty good-sized crowd so far with O'Gorman and Jefferson. The O'Gorman student section in all black, so a little bit of a blackout. Looks like the theme tonight. So here comes the opening tip. Will be between Jaden Dunn of Jefferson and Julia Agert of O'Gorman. And Lucy Moore gets the tip. Down low to Agert. There's a turnover by O'Gorman. Knights back in their 2-3 zone defense. Jefferson with the ball. First possession for them at McGovern-Harrington over to Altenberg. Altenberg is a lefty. Ashlyn Johnson, high post, wide open. Shot is off. And McGovern Harrington has the rebound. She's tied up by a Coy. Possession arrow favors the Cavaliers. Good shot by Ashlyn Johnson. Wide open. Just missed it a little bit long. Good hustle by the guard Harrington to get the offensive rebound. Dunn is rejected by a Coy. She got right by the basket and away at Coy with a nice recovery. Here's the O'Gorman playing fast. Ager's shot is no good. Dunn and SDSU commit, and she travels that time. So we got 2 SDSU commits here on the court. Molly Abdush for O'Gorman, Jaden Dunn for Jefferson. Will be in the same recruiting class, freshman next year. 0-0, about 50 seconds in here at O'Gorman. And that ball goes through Tervine's hands out of bounds, so maybe a little bit nerves for O'Gorman. Both teams are be wanting to push the pace tonight. We've already seen that on both sides with mixed results so far. So McGovern, Harrington, Horner, Johnson, Altenberg, and Dunn are your 5 for the Cavaliers. Altenberg back out to Johnson, to Jefferson, and reset their offense. 22 on the shot clock. Looks like they're about 3 guards out and have 2 post players right now with Dunn and Johnson. Dunn high post to Altenberg in the corner. That's a little short on the 3. And I think they're going to call a foul maybe on Jaden Dunn. We'll see. Lucy Moore had the rebound for O'Gorman. That foul is on Dunn, her first. Looks like Jefferson might be putting a little token pressure on O'Gorman. Molly Abdush, guarded by McGovern Harrington, will pick her up full court. Jefferson in a man-to-man defense. Okoye looking for Agert, who turned her head to her, and O'Gorman with their second turnover. Okoye might have been out a little bit too high outside the three-point line of her comfort zone to kind of handle the ball that time. Altenberg wide open 3, no good. Johnson with an offensive rebound. Back out to Altenberg's floater, no good. Agert has it. And Johnson will get a foul. O'Gorman's going to be strong with those rebounds because someone like an Ashlyn Johnson so far showing she's willing to crash the boards pretty hard so far in the first 2 minutes of this ballgame. Still 0-0. Abdush. All the way in. A wild shot. Does not hit anything. It'll be out of bounds to Jefferson. I think you can kind of see Jefferson playing pretty physical basketball here in the first 2 minutes. Johnson over to McGovern Harrington. Trying to break the O'Gorman press, and they do get it across. And that's a cross-court pass stolen by Lucy Moore. Here comes Moore pushing the tempo. She'll back it back out. Abdush all the way in. Excuse me, that's Tervine. It's Sydney Tervine with the left hand. The first points of the game. 2-0 O'Gorman. Ager with a steal in the basket. And Shantiva Pruitt's going to call a quick timeout as O'Gorman in about 7 seconds gets 2 baskets. They're up 4-0. 5:29 left in the first quarter. Timeout by the Cavaliers, and that's going to be a 30-second break. So back on the court, O'Gorman getting back-to-back baskets by Sydney Tervine and Julia Agert, and it's 4-0. 5:29 left here in the first quarter. So O'Gorman in that press again. We'll see what Jefferson's going to do to try to break it. Over to Altenberg, the lefty will break it with ease. Picked up by Abdush, and she'll lose it out of bounds. So just when I say that, Molly Abdush with some really good defense, and Altenberg lost it out of bounds. Brinley Altenberg, just a freshman, in the starting lineup for Jefferson. Here is Abdush all the way to the basket, and she is fouled by McGovern Harrington, and I believe she'll get 2 free throws, and she will. Abdush, the senior guard, 3-year starter for the Knights, 4-year varsity player. First free throw's up and good. Ava Silvernail, the senior guard, checking in for Altenberg. Abdush's second free throw is good, 6-0 OG. Getting across is the Cavaliers. McGovern Harrington is trapped, and it'll be out of bounds to the Cavaliers. Peyton Peterson, Claire Benson in for O'Gorman, Eggert, and Terveen out for the Knights. O'Gorman plays about 8 deep. Ruby Moore is usually the other one to come off the bench for this group so far this season. Johnson over to Silvernail. Back to Johnson. To Jaden Dunn, high post. Dunn with a spin move. Left-handed shot is good. Nice drop step move by Dunn. That's a throwaway. Harrington has it. Misses the shot. Loose ball controlled by the Cavaliers. Horner now with it. Back out to McGovern Harrington. Looking for Dunn down low, can't get it to her. Then they throw it away as they're looking for the high post. Here's Abdush to Lucy Moore. Her shot is no good. Rebound by Silvernail. Johnson throws it. There's another jump ball, and O'Gorman will get the possession as Moore steps in front of Dunn that time. So definitely got to be careful with passes, or both these two teams very aggressive defensively. Abdush, Claire Benson, Lucy Moore, Awanga Coy, and Peyton Peterson, your 5 for O'Gorman. 6-2 O'Gorman leading at the halfway point here of the first quarter from O'Gorman High School. Number 3 Cavaliers, number 1 Knights, both teams 2-0. Benson trapped by Dunn that time, gets to Lucy Moore. Here is Moore all the way short, almost got the little leaner to go, and Dunn with the rebound. And Abdush will knock that one out of bounds as she ran into Lucy Moore in the process. Julia Eggert checks back in for O'Gorman. Awanga Coy goes out, so this is even more athleticism on the court for O'Gorman right now. McGovern Harrington to Horner. Down low. Checking in is Whiting, and she'll throw the ball looking for Dunn. Out of bounds, staying with Jefferson. Cameron Whiting checking in, a 5'8" senior forward. Number 20 for Jefferson. And Ruby Moore, the freshman O'Gorman guard, has checked in the ball game. Horner to Dunn, high post. She'll take the shot off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound by Eggert. Abdush, baseline cut off by Horner. Out to Ruby Moore for 3. A little bit long. Rebound by Whiting. I thought Ruby might have had that one. That shot looked really good from up here. Just a little bit long. Still 6-2. Knights leading. 2:42 left here in the first quarter. McGovern Harrington guarded by Ruby Moore in the 2-3 zone. She'll look at the three. She'll go high post, done. Takes 2 dribbles, out cross court to Altenberg for 3, no good. Good job by McGovern Harrington with the offensive rebound. Yeah, down low to Whiting. Her shot will hit the side of the backboard. Rebound by Agert. Agert all the way to Abdush, and Molly Abdush will get the layup. Nice look by Julia Agert as Abdush was running the court for the layup. Transition defense will be a key for both of these teams tonight, too, is how many easy baskets can both these teams get off the rebound. And Shantiva Pruitt will call another timeout for the Cavaliers. And this one looks like it'll be a full timeout. So with 2 minutes even left in the first quarter, it's the O'Gorman Knights 8, the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers 2. You're listening to Knights Girls Basketball on the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools YouTube channel. All right, welcome back. It's 8-2 O'Gorman. Lady Knights are early going. We got a substitution for Sioux Falls Jefferson. Number 3, Taylor Silvernail, a 5'9" freshman checking in. O'Gorman stays at the same 5. Here's McGovern Harrington. Bringing the ball up to Taylor Silvernail. Over to McGovern Harrington. Down low to Cameron Whiting. Shot is no good. Good look by Whiting. Just left it a little bit short. Nice running. Ruby Moore will pull it back out. McGovern Harrington gets back on defense. So it's Peterson Abdush. Here's Peterson driving. Cut off by Altenberg. To Agert. Her shot is good by Julia Agert. 4 points for Julia Agert. White to Altenberg. Dangerous pass. And Terveen will get the foul. It's almost as receiving these passes, you almost have to play it like a receiver in football. You need to really come to the ball, both teams, else you're going to have defenders like that time was Terveen lurking, almost trying to intercept the passes, especially the cross-court ones. 10-2, Knights leading. Only basket for the Cavaliers was a little inside shot by Jaden Dunn. There's a travel by Silvernail. O'Gorman defeated Sioux Falls Roosevelt on Tuesday night at the Pentagon 58-16. So the defense of the Knights in the first 2 games, 28 points allowed against Brandon Valley, 16 by Roosevelt. So O'Gorman's defense very well going here in the first 2.5 games so far. Here's Lucy Moore guarded by McGovern Harrington. Over to Ruby Moore. Abdush all the way. We'll get it, and the foul. Molly Abdush taking the contact by Ashlyn Johnson and finishing as 12-2 O'Gorman. That'll be Ashlyn Johnson's second foul. She'll check out, as will Taylor Silvernail. Abby Horner checking in. Jaden Dunn also checking in for Jefferson. Now 4 team fouls by the Cavaliers. Abdush's free throw is good. She has 7 to lead all scorers so far. 49 seconds left. Knights up 13-2. All O'Gorman here in the first quarter. And out of bounds is Altenberg. Again, good defense by Molly Abdush. I think that time Altenberg just didn't realize how close she was to the sideline. About a 10-second differential, shot and game clock. Lucy Moore, baseline all the way through, banks it on the other side. Nice move by Lucy Moore, getting her berries, jump stops, use the backboard. 15-2 O'Gorman, biggest lead of the first quarter. Altenberg down low to Whiting. Out to Horner. And she throws it away into the O'Gorman student section. So you tell the Cavaliers are just a little bit rattled here in the first quarter by that pressure defense, the team speed of O'Gorman. Here is Abdouche with it. Guarded by McGovern-Harrington. She traveled. A lot of spinning, a lot of movement, and an extra step or two. So Jefferson will get the ball back, 15-2, trailing 5 seconds left in the first quarter. I'm going to call a foul at the end of the quarter. Just let it play out. We'll see. There was a little bump by Abdouche on Altenberg as the quarter was coming to the end. So after one quarter, it's 15-2 O'Gorman over Sioux Falls Jefferson. Welcome back. They're actually going to call the foul on Abdouche and put 0.4 seconds left on the clock. The O'Gorman cheerleaders will need to get off the court. And Jefferson will have a heave if they want toward the basket. It'll be Jaden Dunn inbounding the ball. And McGovern-Harrington's heave, I don't think would have counted anyway. So after one quarter, now official, it's the O'Gorman Lady Knights 15, the Jefferson Cavaliers 2. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter. All right, welcome back. Start of the second quarter. It's the O'Gorman Lady Knights 15, the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers 2 at O'Gorman High School. Molly Abdouche leading all scorers with 7 points for O'Gorman. The only basket for Sioux Falls Jefferson was by Jaden Dunn. Lots of turnovers by Jefferson in the first quarter, so see if they can take better care of the basketball, get the ball inside. Here's the start of the second quarter. First possession is the Cavaliers, wearing the green tops, green shorts on our screen right in front of us. McGovern-Harrington to Altenberg, and that'll be thrown away looking for Horner. Goes into the O'Gorman bench. Really, really good defensive performance by O'Gorman in the first quarter, challenging all the passes, creating turnovers, turning a few of those turnovers into points. Lucy Moore gets the ball back out to Julia Agert, man-to-man defense. She's guarded by Jaden Dunn. She loses the ball, gets it back out of there. LaCoy down low to Agert, going to get it out to Terveen, to Lucy Moore. Good defense by Jefferson. Lucy's three is short. Doesn't hit anything. Rebound by McGovern-Harrington. To Altenberg. She'll go back out to McGovern-Harrington. Down low, Jaden Dunn. Her shot is blocked by Awang Okoye. That's Awang's second block of the game. Moore all the way, and Lucy Moore with the left hand gets it off the glass for the first points of the second quarter. And Abdush knocks it away, looking for McGovern-Harrington. Good catch by an O'Gorman fan in the front row. Got to be ready to catch those balls. There'll be ones flying around with the way O'Gorman plays defense. Dunn is trapped by Lucy Moore, and Molly Abdushi gets through it to McGovern-Harrington. Her three is kind of halfway blocked, but there'll be a foul on Terveen, so that'll be 3 free throws by McGovern-Harrington. So the senior guard, Aliyah McGovern-Harrington, will have 3 free throws. First one is good. That's Terveen's second foul, so she's going to check out. Second free throw is good. 17-4 now. O'Gorman leading. And McGovern-Harrington makes all 3 free throws. Here comes the Lady Knights with Molly Abdush leading the charge up the front court. Over to Eggert on the right wing. Down low to Lucy Moore. To Peyton Peterson. She'll take a shot from the free throw line, a little bit long. Rebound by Brindley Altenberg. Here comes Altenberg, the lefty, pushing the pace. Over to Horner for 3. A little bit long. Rebound by Lucy Moore. Abdush playing with pace, a little bit long on her jump shot. Rebound by McGovern-Harrington. Jefferson going to slow it up just a little bit here now. Down low is Dunn. She's double teamed. Back out McGovern-Harrington for 3 is long. We'll stay right here with Jefferson on the ball, but only 7 seconds on the shot clock as that 3-point attempt did not hit the rim by McGovern-Harrington. She'll shoot the 3 from the corner, a little bit long. Whiting had it, knocked out of her hands by Abdush. Stay with Jefferson. That was a good play that time. Wide open 3 attempt by McGovern-Harrington, just missed it. They've had a couple. Altenberg in the first quarter had a couple of pretty open looks as well. Here's Horner dribbling in. You could kind of, I think, hear the slap from up here, a foul on O'Gorman. That's on Molly Abdush, her second team foul. McGovern-Harrington driving in, no good. Jaden Dunn has the offensive rebound. She is fouled, and she'll have 2 free throws. So long possession for Jefferson, resulting in 2 free throw attempts by Jaden Dunn. That foul is on Awang Okoye, her first. Dunn, the SDSU commit to the line. Free throw is in and out. Second one on the way, no good. You know, Gorman can't corral the defensive rebound, so Jefferson will keep the possession. That ball is knocked out of bounds, sticking with Jefferson. 17-5 O'Gorman, 5:19 left here in the second quarter. McGovern Harrington over to the corner is Altenberg. Back out to McGovern Harrington. Abdush knocks it out of bounds. He'll stay with Jefferson. It feels like it's been about 2 minutes in real time since O'Gorman's had the ball. This has been a really long possession by Jefferson. Lots of offensive rebounds. Second chance opportunities. Here is Horner for three. No good. Molly Abdush has that rebound. Over to Ruby Moore. And her floater is no good. Rebound by McGovern Harrington. Out to Altenberg. She'll shoot the three-pointer air ball. Good teammate work that time by Jay and Dunn, just going over and tapping her on the head, saying it's okay. Senior to a freshman that time. Altenberg checking out. Ava Silvernail, the senior Silvernail, checking in. We've seen Taylor Silvernail, the freshman, as well. So 17-5 O'Gorman leading. It's been a 3-2 second quarter. Jefferson actually on top so far. Peterson over to Agert. She'll go baseline, cut off by Dunn. Ruby Moore dribbles in. She's cut off by Silvernail. Agert all the way, and she is rejected by Jaden Dunn. Really good block that time by Jaden Dunn, moving her feet, not fouling. Claire Benson and Peyton Peterson checking out for O'Gorman. Terveen back in with her two fouls. Lucy Moore also back in. Down low is Agert. Spins around. Her shot is a little bit strong. Rebound by Silvernail. McGovern Harrington with it. Ooh, almost travel. Here's Silvernail. Down low, Dunn is triple team. McGovern Harrington for three. No good. Rebound by Lucy Moore. And she double dribbled. As I say, good call by the referee. Double dribble that time by Lucy. I think she was going to throw it baseline. The girl wasn't really looking, and that caused her to kind of pick up her dribble, which caused the double dribble. So O'Gorman's offense a little bit here in a rut in the second quarter. After 15 points in the first quarter, they got 2 here in the second quarter. We're already halfway through it. 17-5, though, still with a 12-point lead with 3:36 left here in the second quarter. Silvernail over to Horner. She dribbles in. Her shot off the backboard's a little bit long. Rebound by Silvernail. Back out to Whiting. McGovern Harrington. Horner, her shot is no good. Here comes Sydney Terveen pushing the pace for O'Gorman. Moore for three. Lucy in and out. Rebound. Off Terveen. It'll go to Jefferson. That three by Lucy Moore was halfway down, just popped right out. So offense hard to come by for both these teams here in the second quarter. McGovern Harrington brings it up for Jefferson. Over to Silvernail, down low to Dunn, almost knocked away by Agert. She's double teamed. Loose ball again, and a rebound the loose ball will be a jump ball. And it'll go to O'Gorman. Love the effort of both these teams. Just the offensive results haven't came here in the second quarter, but both these teams playing extremely hard basketball, which as a coach, you got to love that. Here's Abdush getting the high screen from Julia Agert. Her three-pointer is long. Loose ball, rebound. Dunn and Agert. Abdush has it. She'll shoot it again, and she'll drill the three. So Molly Abdush is now in double figures. She has 10. Knights up 20-5 with 2:20 here in the second quarter. Horner out to Dunn. Back to Horner. That ball is tapped away by Abdush, stolen by Agert. Over to Molly Ruby Moore to Lucy Moore in the corner. And Lucy Moore drills the three. So Moore to Moore, Ruby to Lucy, and the Knights up 18 now, 23-5. The O'Gorman band over my left shoulder gets ready to play at halftime. Here is McGovern Harrington with it. Hands off to Abby Horner. Looking for help. Good defense by Ruby Moore. To Ava Silvernail. Back out to McGovern Harrington. 12 on the shot clock. Whiting down low is blocked by Agert. Here comes Agert looking for Abdush. Good hustle by McGovern Harrington to knock it out of bounds. O'Gorman will retain possession. Couple subs in. Coy and Peterson for the Knights. Taylor Silvernail and Brindley Altenberg for Jefferson. (23-5) O'Gorman, a minute 17 left here in the second quarter. Down low, looking for Lucy Moore. McGovern Harrington knocked it out of bounds, and they'll stay with O'Gorman. Trying to get the person taking the ball out of bounds, Lucy Moore, and then to get a seal as a post-up, but the ball was just knocked out of bounds. Down low is a Coy, and I think they're going to get Cameron Whiting for the reach that time. So Whiting with the foul. That's the first team foul of the quarter for Jefferson. O'Gorman will remain possession, taking the ball out of bounds. Here is Ruby Moore with it. Down low is Agert, and she is rejected for the second time by Jaden Dunn. Nice block. You see some of that athleticism that she can take to the next level for South Dakota State. Really good awareness that time. She was the help defender. Here is Coy, and this time Dunn will get a foul as Awang Coy slashed into the basket. Good pass, and she'll have 2 free throws. So that is Jaden Dunn's second foul. It's a second team foul. Coy's first free throw is up and good. So Awang Coy is on the scoreboard. The 6'2" senior center committed to Southwest Minnesota State. That's where her sister Sebastian Coy played her college basketball at. Wang is no good. Long on the second free throw. Dunn trying to save it. Gets it to Peterson. Her left-handed long shot is no good. And Julia Agert with the foul that time. On the rebound by Altenberg. So Abby Horner checking in for Jaden Dunn. Probably want to get her out so she doesn't get that third foul here in the last 47 seconds of the second quarter. McGovern Harrington, Altenberg, Taylor Silvernail, Whiting, and Horner for Jefferson, year 5. Down low to Horner, back out to McGovern Harrington. And that's a steal by Lucy Moore. Good defense by Lucy all the way. Layup is good. So Lucy Moore with the steal in the basket. 26-5 will go in 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Altenberg dribbling in, blocked by Coy. Horner out to McGovern Harrington for threes. Got it. So McGovern Harrington hits a 3 right before the end of the second quarter. So at the halftime, it's number 1 Sioux Falls O'Gorman 26, number 3 Sioux Falls Jefferson 8. Take a break. We'll be back in a little bit for the start of the third quarter. This is O'Gorman Knights ladies basketball here on the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools YouTube channel. Welcome back. Start of the third quarter is coming up in about 45 seconds between the O'Gorman Lady Knights and the Sioux Falls Jefferson Lady Cavaliers. It's 26-8. O'Gorman leading the Cavaliers right now, going into the third quarter. Little recap if you're just joining, the O'Gorman Knights led Jefferson 15-2 at the end of the first quarter, and then they basically outscored Jefferson 11-6 in the second quarter. It's now 26-8. Molly Abdouche has 10 for the Lady Knights. Lucy Moore has 9. Aaliyah McGovern-Harrington leads Jefferson with 6 points. Knights in the 2-3 zone to start out the third quarter. It's Jefferson first possession. Jefferson in the green uniforms, green shorts. Knights in the white home uniforms and blue trim. Stream can be found on the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools. Go to the live feed. Here is Jefferson moving the ball around the perimeter. 10 on the shot clock, so I got to hurry up a little bit. McGovern-Harrington to Altenberg. And a turnover as Owang-Akoi gets a steal in the first possession of the third quarter. Here comes Molly Abdouche for the Knights. Over to Terveen for 3, no good. Rebound by Altenberg. She'll go over to Jaden Dunn. And will they call a charge or a block? We'll see. And they're going to call a charge. So the basket went in, but they're going to call a charge instead. That's the third foul, too, on Jaden Dunn. Here's Abdouche with it. Again, pass McGovern-Harrington out to Lucy Moore for threes. Got it. Lucy Moore for 3. The Knights keep pouring it on, up 29-8 early here in the third quarter. Good job time by Abdouche breaking the press and then finding a wide open Lucy Moore in the corner. That pass is a little tall for Jaden Dunn, which is kind of hard. Jaden's about 6'2". It'll be a turnover. Here comes Abdouche. A little token pressure by McGovern-Harrington, man-to-man. Good job with the rest of the Knights just clearing out, letting Molly just get it across half court. Here's Abdouche guarded by Johnson all the way. Her scoop shot, no good. They're going to call a foul on a Cavalier. It might be on Johnson. We'll see. That will be on Ashlyn Johnson. That's her third. We have 2 Cavaliers going to check in. Molly Abdouche will have 2 free throws. First one is good. Peyton Kroll, a 5'8" junior guard, in for the first time. Also in Lydia Johnson, a 5'4" freshman guard, number 12 for the first time. Abby Horner and Ashlyn Johnson checking out. Abdouche makes the second free throw. Altenberg crosses half court over to Jaden Dunn. Back to Altenberg. Looking for Kroll in the corner. Has it. Back out to McGovern-Harrington. Dunn. I think they're going to call a foul. I was going to say they maybe could have called her for potential travel that time, but there'll be a foul first. I think it was on a Coy, which it is her second. That inbound was going to Dunn. It went right through the wickets and out to McGovern-Harrington. Down low is Dunn. She falls down, no call. Rebound by Eggert. Over to Abdush for threes. Got it. Molly Abdush, good job by Ager, pushing the pace. 34-8 O'Gorman. Looking down low, pass is intercepted by Lucy Moore. Here's a Coy, left-handed shot, and they're called done on another foul. That's number 4. I think they would probably have to get Jaden Dunn out now that she has 4 fouls. It looks like Cameron Whiting will probably replace her. Owang Okoye has 2 free throws. 6'2 senior, a lefty's first one is a little bit long. So Cameron Whiting in, replacing Jaden Dunn. One more free throw for Owang Okoye. And that one is a little bit off. So rebound by Lydia Johnson. McGovern-Harrington has it up at the top of the key over to Lydia Johnson. Back to McGovern-Harrington. Looking down low to Whiting. That ball was tipped by Abdush, caught by Okoye. Agert has it down low to Lucy Moore. And I think Lucy might have been out of bounds. So Claire Benson and Peyton Peterson coming in. Agert and Terveen going out for O'Gorman. McGovern-Harrington with it over to Altenberg. Kroll with it, breaks the press down low to Whiting. It's trapped and she throws it away. Peterson out to Lucy Moore all the way, and her layup is good. Lucy Moore, she has 14, 29 combined points for Abdusha Moore, your starting backcourt. O'Gorman up 36-8, 4:35 left here in the third quarter. Jefferson yet to score in the quarter. But McGovern-Harrington kind of stumbling in, lost balance, rejected by Okoye. Lucy Moore, some fancy dribbling. Over to Peterson for 3 is short. And Altenberg dribbles it off a Knight and is controlled by O'Gorman. Dangerous pass by Lucy Moore. Lydia Johnson fighting for it. Peyton Peterson recovers it down low to Okoye. Yes. Owang Okoye from Peterson. Knights pushing their lead to 38-8 with 3:48 left here in the third quarter. And there's a timeout by Coach Pruitt. It will be, let's see, a 30 or a full. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break. O'Gorman leading 38-8 with 3:32 left here in the third quarter. Welcome back. O'Gorman leading the Cavaliers 38-8 with 3:32 left here in the third quarter. O'Gorman's outscored Jefferson 12-0 in the third period. Count the first quarter, and this half of this quarter is 27-2 advantage O'Gorman. Lydia Johnson with it on the top of the key over to Kroll to McGovern-Harrington. Stolen by Peyton Peterson. She'll dribble in. Her shoot it, no good. Loose ball. Stay with O'Gorman. Down low, here's Agert. Her shot is up and good by Julia Agert. (40-8) O'Gorman. McGovern, Harrington, and rejected by Claire Benson. She'll try to get it down low to Agert. That one's intercepted. Kroll looking in the corner, and Agert's long arms will knock that out of bounds. Taylor Silvernail and Abby Horner checking in for Jefferson now. So Lydia Johnson with it. Over to Kroll. Now Horner back to Kroll. Good job. She hanged on to the ball. She's looking at the corner and there was no one there. Johnson baseline left-handed shot is short. Benson has the rebound. Lost it for a second. Agert has it, and then she is fouled by Johnson. So Sydney Trevine set to check in. She'll replace Molly Abdouche. Elia Johnson in for Sioux Falls Jefferson. She'll replace Cameron Whiting. Benson in the corner. And she'll lose it out of bounds, so it'll be Jefferson ball. Lydia Johnson to Abby Horner. Taylor Silvernail running baseline now. Here's Elia Johnson over to Lydia Johnson. Silvernail for threes, got it. So the first points of the quarter is by Taylor Silvernail on a three-pointer from the baseline. Peterson, here's Ruby Moore. Trevine with 12 seconds left. Peterson to Trevine. And she'll dribble in and get fouled. We'll see who that is on. There's zeros on the game clock here, so might be one where Trevine will just stand by the free throw line by herself and shoot the two free throws. So the foul will be on Elia Johnson. So now they have .1 on the clock, so Trevine looks like still have her two free throws. Referee at the score table probably just getting the clock figured out. Let's see where they want to put it. So here's Trevine. Her first free throw is off to the right. She'll have one more. Second one is a little bit off as well. So .1 on the shot clock, and then they'll just call the end of the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, it's the O'Gorman Lady Knights 40, the Jefferson Cavaliers 11. We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter from O'Gorman High School shortly. Welcome back. The Knights outscored the Cavaliers 14-3 in the third quarter. Both teams on the court now. It's 40-11 as we go into the fourth quarter. O'Gorman plays for a 3-0 start to the season. Cavaliers will be looking at their first loss of the 2023-2024 campaign. Here's Lucy Moore, Molly Abdush, Julia Eggert, Sydney Tervino, Wayne Okoye, your starting five on the court for O'Gorman. There's a turnover. Lydia Johnson to Taylor Silvernail. Lucy Moore knocked it away. Silvernail gets it back, and smart play just throwing it off Lucy Moore's leg. So Jefferson can retain possession. We have a running clock right now. When the game is past 25 points, I believe, they'll do running clocks. So we're seeing that right now. We'll make the quarter go a little bit faster probably. Here is Horner with it. Knights in that 2-3 zone. They've been playing that the whole game. Aliyah Johnson is tied up by Sydney Tervine. Will stay with Jefferson on the possession arrow. So Lydia Johnson, Aliyah Johnson, Abby Horner, Taylor Silvernail, and Peyton Kroll are your five for Jefferson. Knocked off of Eggert. Will stay with Jefferson. 10 on the shot clock. O'Gorman going to bring a line change in. So it was like the last we've seen some of the starters as they all check out, led by Abdush's 15. Lucy Morris 14. Eggert had 6. Tervine 2. Owain-Okoye 3. 4 in the shot clock, the loose ball, and be another jump ball. O'Gorman's possession this time. So Tyla Mooney is in, the 5'5 junior guard, number 3 for O'Gorman for the first time. Number 25, Kyra Hermanson, a 5'10 junior guard, also in for the first time. Mooney has it. Out to Hermanson. Claire Benson, Peterson, Ruby Moore in for the Knights. Peterson's running left-hander is no good. Lydia Johnson to Aliyah Johnson to Horner. And that ball is thrown out of bounds, so Knights will have the possession. Here comes Jaden Dunn in for Jefferson. She's been sitting for a while. She's picked up her 4th foul early in the third quarter. It's like Jefferson's in a little bit of a 1-2-2 zone. Here is Peterson over to Ruby Moore. Down low, Claire Benson will dribble it out to Peterson. Benson with it, 14 on the shot clock. To Ruby Moore. And Ruby double dribbled. (40-11), 4:52 left here in the fourth quarter. All O'Gorman tonight. They were up 15-2 after 1, up 26-8 at halftime, 40-11 at the end of 3, and that's still a quarter, or still a score right now. Down low, Taylor Silvernail over to Aliyah Johnson, back to Silvernail. Down low is Jaden Dunn, and she'll get fouled by Claire Benson to the free throw line. Goes Dunn. Dunn's free throw is up and good. Dunn, the 6'1" senior forward, committed to South Dakota State, will have one more free throw. Second one is up and good. 4 points for Jaden Dunn. Peterson with it over to Hermanson. Back to Peterson. We're going to call a foul, a little bit of a reach in on Abby Horner, which will get some more O'Gorman Knights into the ball game. So in for O'Gorman is number 21, Ruth Dvorak. number 13, Abby McCuska, and Lizzie Catman, number 41. The forecheck to McCuska, and that's stolen by Johnson. Looking down low, and that pass is too high for Lydia Johnson. Turnover by the Cavaliers. McCuska, Tyler Mooney, Ruth Dvorak, Lizzie Catman, and Kyra Hermanson, your 5 for O'Gorman in the last 3 minutes of this ball game as they've emptied their bench tonight. McCuska to Dvorak. Mooney for 3, no good. Rebound by Hermanson. Down low here is Mooney again, no good. Fighting for his Dvorak. With Lydia Johnson, and we will go to Jefferson on the possession. Brindley Altenberg and Abby Horner out for the Cavaliers. Here comes Altenberg. Corner 3 by Taylor. Silvernail is good, so she's hit 2 3-pointers from that same spot here in the second half. 40-16. Knights have yet to score here in the fourth quarter. Dvorak to Mooney. And I think that might be Dunn's, potentially her 5th foul. We'll see. And it is, so Jaden Dunn has fouled out for Jefferson. Addison Warnke, and for Dunn, Warnke is a 5'11" sophomore guard. Mooney's free throw goes in and out. Second one is good. Altenberg with it now to Lydia Johnson, over to Elia Johnson, out of bounds. It'll be O'Gorman possession. Mooney with it. Down low is Dvorak. She's trapped. Hermanson cutting through, and Kyra Hermanson scores it. Hermanson with her first points of the game, 43-16. O'Gorman, a minute 12 left here in the fourth quarter. That's a steal by Catman. Mooney down low to Hermanson. She'll spin and miss the shot. Here comes Altenberg with it. Stolen by Hermanson. Here comes Kyra. And she's blocked by Altenberg. And we'll stay with O'Gorman. 30 seconds left here in the running clock in a fast-moving fourth quarter. Mooney is foul. Six seconds. Let's see if O'Gorman even gets the ball inbounds. They do to Catman. Out to Mooney. And that's your final score. So the O'Gorman Lady Knights, the #1 team in Class AA O'Gorman basketball, 43, and the Jefferson Cavaliers 16. We'll take a break, and we'll be back for the start of the O'Gorman Boys Jefferson game in about 15 minutes. Go Knights. Welcome back to O'Gorman High School. It's almost time to tip off for the O'Gorman boys versus Sioux Falls Jefferson boys. The Knights boys at 1-1 and the Jefferson boys at 1-1 as well. Starters tonight for the O'Gorman Knights and the Jefferson Cavaliers. Let's start with the visitors. The Jefferson Cavaliers 1-1 on the season. They lost Saturday afternoon to Sioux Falls Roosevelt 47-38. They won last night against Brandon Valley 56-48. They're starting number 2, Damaris Fields, a 5'6" junior guard. Number 4, Tyler Bohannon, a 6'1" senior guard. Number 32, Dawson Sexer, a 6'1" guard. Number 34, Braylon Bear, 6'2" senior guard forward. And number 50, Mason Payne, a 6'4" junior forward, coached by Tim Reck. For O'Gorman, they'll be starting number 3, Rylan Satter, 6'1" senior center. Number 4, Hayden Gross, 6'2" senior forward. Number 22, Henry Theobald, 6' senior guard. Number 30, Tayton Mooney, a 5'9" sophomore guard getting his first start of the season. And number 35, junior guard forward, Nyan Dutt. Knights are coached by Derek Roby. Should be a fun matchup. Both these teams getting ready to get on the court. Jefferson in their green away uniforms, green tops, green shorts. Knights in their home white tops, white shorts, blue trim. Student section is to the left of me in a blackout for the Knights. See a lot of Christmas flavor to the Jefferson student section. The Knights boys, they defeated Brandon Valley last Friday night on the road 71-54, and then they lost to Roosevelt Tuesday night at the Pentagon 49-41. Knights are back in action tomorrow afternoon here at O'Gorman vs. Sioux Falls Christian at 3 o'clock. This will be Payne and Dutt doing the jump tip. I'm Brett Byler, the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools YouTube channel. Isaac Struck has the night off. Opening tip, won by Dutt. Payne went down kind of gingerly. See if he's okay. Here is Gross for 3, no good. Rebound by Payne. Here is Bohannon with it. Down low to Fields. Jefferson not an overly big team with the biggest kid at 6'6", Payne the biggest starter at 6'4". Mooney all over Fields. Hand off to Payne, back to Fields. His shot is short. Rebound by Payne, and the first basket of the game goes to the 6'4" junior forward, Mason Payne. Here comes Tayton Mooney, younger brother of Radley Mooney. Dutt with it. His shot is up and good. So Dutt gets the Knights on the board. Fields breaks the press over to Sexer, baseline. Back out to Fields for 3 is good. So Damaris Fields hits the 3 for the Cavaliers. And Dutt is called for the travel. He kind of picked up his dribble and then lost his balance. Good defense by Bear, and then he fell over, and it'll be Jefferson ball. Fields over to Bear, down low to Payne against Satter. Jump tip is good. Little jump hook by Mason Payne is good. Fast start for the Cavaliers. They made their last 3 baskets at 7-2. Theobald down low to Satter, and he's rejected by Bohannon. Bear for 3, no good. Sexer with the rebound. He's going to get the charge. Hayden Gross taking the charge for O'Gorman. Knights with the possession here is Gross over to Theobald. Man-to-man defense by the Cavaliers. Up top is Satter. That ball is tipped by Payne and a turnover by O'Gorman. Bohannon to Fields. Three-pointer in and out. Rebound by Satter. Here comes Hayden Gross up the front court for O'Gorman. Crosses over at the screen by Satter. The Theobald. A lot of 1-1 now. Dutt. A lot of dribbling, no good. Loose ball, Bohannon has it to Fields. I don't think Coach Roby's going to like all this one-on-one offense he's seen so far. Here's Sexer around Dutt. Will hit the layup and is good. 9-2 Cavaliers in the first 3 minutes of this ball game. All Jefferson so far. Is kind of a slow start of the Knights and a slow start against Roosevelt at Tuesday night, their loss at the Pentagon. Dutt to Mooney. And that is off Mooney's foot, but a reach in by Braylon Bear, and he gets a foul called. Couple subs for O'Gorman. Number 10 in the game is Mason Clark, a 5'11 sophomore guard, and number 5 is Austin Terveen, a 6'2 junior guard. So Austin Terveen and Mason Clark in for O'Gorman. Dutt and Mooney on the bench. Here's Clark to Terveen. The Theobald, his floater is short. Gets his own rebound to Clark. Out to Gross. Foul that time on Fields, I believe. Or excuse me, foul will be on Daniel Jones, who just checked in the game for Jefferson. Jace Unzen, the freshman guard, number 3, just checked in. He gets a foul on the inbounds pass. So there's Satter. His shot is good as he went right at Payne. So Rylan Satter with his first basket. O'Gorman down 9-4. So Henry Theobald get the foul that time for O'Gorman. Knights already have 4 team fouls. Ooh. Jones almost stepped over the line on the inbounds pass that time. Here's Unzen, the freshman, over to Fields. His shot is no good. Fight for it. Payne has it, and he scores it. So Mason Payne has 6 early points for the Cavaliers. They're up 11-4 at the halfway point here of the first quarter. Gross dribbles in, cut off by Sexer. Out to Terveen on the three-point line. He'll dribble right. Wild shot, no good. Rebound by Sexer. Unzen in front of the pack but dropped the ball. He'll shoot the three-pointer. No good. Satter with the rebound. Not for sure if Coach Reck liked that shot. He was way out there and no one else was back there and just shot the three and missed it. Here is Clark, hounded by Fields. Theobald traveled. More subs for O'Gorman. Number 20, John Lent, the junior center in. Also number 23, Caleb Trevine. Dutt back in as well. So both Trevines in. Austin, number 5, and Caleb, number 23, with John Lent, Dutt, and Mason Clark. So 1 starter and 4 reserves in for O'Gorman. Here's a shot up and no good by Tyler Bohan, and rebound by Dutt. Austin Trevine over to Clark. Dutt with it to John Lent, going baseline, spinning, shooting no good. Bohan with the rebound. Sexer out to Daniel Jones. Bohannon hands off to Unzen. And that's stolen by Austin Trevine. The Caleb Trevine down low. His shot's no good. Loose ball. Dutt has it. His shot's short. And Bohannon has it. So tough shooting quarter for O'Gorman. Only 4 points, 2:23 left in the first quarter. They trail 11-4. Unzen down low to Whiting. That ball is loose. And here comes Dutt. Whiting's back. Dutt all the way, and Whiting had the block, but part of the arm as well. He'll get the foul call. So Dutt will have 2 free throws. Dutt's first free throw is up and good. Mooney and Gross back in for O'Gorman. Lots of substitutions for both of these teams here in the first 6 minutes of this ball game. Dutt gets the second one, so he has 4. Unzen with it, guarded by Mooney. And Mooney will get called for a foul. That's a 15 foul for O'Gorman. It's a little too aggressive that time on his defense. Mooney will get another foul, so in a mere 6 seconds, Tatum Mooney gets 2 fouls, and he'll go to the bench. That's something you kind of got to realize as a player how the refs are calling it. They're calling it really tight, so you just got to foul, so you kind of got to back off a little bit. So, you know, some games they'll let you get away with it, but this game you're going to have to not reach as much so far. So Mason Clark in. Here's Unzen, a lot of dribbling. Over to Bohannon. All the way to the 10, no good. Len has the rebound, and Jones will foul him. So we'll make the long walk down to the other end of the hoop, and John Lent will have free throws as the Cavaliers are in the penalty. The second foul on Jones. Lent's free throw is good. Second one a little bit off, rebound by Payne. Fields has it now. 11-7. O'Gorman's cut the deficit, now down by 3. Minute 26 left in the first quarter. Fields all the way. Loose ball. Ran down by Bear. Down Fields. Shot is up and good. So Damaris Fields will have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Mason Clark will get the foul. He'll check out. Theobald checks in. That free throw is good. So old-fashioned three-point play by Damaris Fields. It's now 14-7 Cavaliers as we approach the minute mark of the first quarter from O'Gorman High School between the 4th-ranked Cavaliers and the 5th-ranked Knights. Gross dribble lane spinning, no good. Loose ball, it's Caleb Terveen gets it and he is fouled. So free throws are kind of keeping O'Gorman in this ball game now. A lot of fouls by the Cavaliers. That foul is on Tyler Bohannon. So Caleb Terveen to the line makes the first free throw. Ryland Satter and John Lent out. Packed house here at O'Gorman. Not many open seats here as we have a terrific boys basketball game going on between the Cavaliers and the Knights. Caleb Terveen makes both free throws. It's 14-9 Jefferson. Ethan Swenson, number 14, a 5'10 junior guard in for the Cavaliers for the first time tonight. Payne back out to Bohannon. Caleb Terveen, good defense. There's Payne around Satter, no good, and rebound by Theobald. Knights can hold for the final shot here of the first quarter. Gross with it, guarded by Swenson. Hands out to Caleb Terveen. Gotta get better spacing than that. O'Gorman kind of bunched up here. 8 seconds left. Gross dribbling in. Out to Theobald. He'll take a long three-pointer. No good. And that is how the first quarter will end. At the end of the first quarter from O'Gorman High School, it's the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers 14, the O'Gorman Knights 9. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter in about 30 seconds. Start of second quarter from O'Gorman High School. It's 14-9 Cavaliers on top of the Knights. Damaris Fields with it for Jefferson. Hands off to Dawson Sexer. Out to Bear. No good on 3. Theobald from the guard position comes in, gets a nice rebound. So Theobald, Gross, Satter, Dutt, and James Stewart, number 24 in the game, senior forward for the first time for the Knights. Dutt for 3, no good. Sexer with the rebound. Over to Bear, thought about the 3. Cut off by Dutt, down low, and he throws it out of bounds. So Payne, Swenson, Fields, Bear and Sexer are your 5 for Jefferson and Coach Tim Reck. 3rd season at the helm as head coach of the Jefferson boys. Former girls coach, assistant coach under Jamie Parrish at Washington for a while. Satter, baseline jumper is good. Rylan Satter has 4. Gross almost gets a steal. Swenson baseline, and he's out of bounds, so it'll be O'Gorman ball. So Jefferson can back up now, playing man-to-man defense. Gross out to Theobald for 3. Looks good, a little bit long. Fight for the loose ball. We're going to jump between Dutt and Bear. Possession arrow stays with O'Gorman. Tatum Mooney in. He has 2 fouls. Mooney with it to Gross. 3-pointer by Gross. No good. Jefferson set up their offense, man-to-man defense by the Knights. Handoff to Fields. That was tipped away by Dutt. Stolen by the Knights. Theobald for 3. No good. Sexer with the rebound. Swing it to corner to Swenson. Bear to Sexer. I think they're going to call a foul on O'Gorman here. They're going to call it a Dutt with the push. Austin Terveen checking in for him. And we have a timeout, a 30-second timeout by Coach Tim Rex. So we'll take a quick break. With 6 minutes even in the second quarter, it's O'Gorman 11, Jefferson 14. After the 20-second timeout by Jefferson, they'll have the ball. Here is Unzen. Looking down low for Payne. Theobald with the steal. Good job by him. Gross to Austin Terveen, cut off. Here is Tatum Mooney. Back to Austin Terveen for 3. He's got it. So Austin Terveen hits the 3. Tied up at 14 apiece. 7-0 run for O'Gorman. Sexer reverse is good. He went baseline. No one stepped over, and Dawson Sexer has 4 for the Cavaliers. Terveen over to Gross. Little 4-out, 1-in with Satter, and Austin Terveen goes to the basket and scores it. Down low is Payne. Here is a 3-pointer by Unzen. Is short. Satter with the rebound. Mooney, 2 Cavaliers ran into each other. Here's Theobald from the corner. It's good. So O'Gorman starting to get on fire a little bit from downtown as Henry Theobald hits the corner 3. They're calling an offensive foul on Sexter that time, a screen on Mooney. So that's Sexter's second foul. That's the first team foul of the quarter for Jefferson, 19-16. O'Gorman and Coach Roby is going to call a 20-second timeout. So we'll take a break. O'Gorman, first lead of the game, up by 3. Welcome back. It's Knights ball here, leading 19-16 over the Cavaliers. 4:20 left here in the second quarter from O'Gorman High School. Both teams coming to the ball game at 1-1 on the season. This is the Knights' first home game of the year. There's the travel by Austin Trevine. Knights over the past few years have been very hard to beat here at O'Gorman High School. Jefferson only scoring 2 points so far this quarter. O'Gorman 10-2 so far in the first half of the quarter. Bohannon down low. Here is Sexter. They call a charge as Satter takes it. So Dawson Sexter with another foul. I believe that's 3 on him. And he'll go to the bench, replaced by Ethan Swenson. Duck comes in and Gross checks out. Here comes Austin Trevine up the front court for the Knights. He'll go all the way to the hoop and scores. So Austin Trevine providing a little spark here in the quarter. He has 7. Swenson over to Unzen. He'll go all the way to the basket. The reverse layup is good. Nice play by Jace Unzen, the 5'9" freshman guard. Trevine with it, going to set up the offense. Jefferson now is back into a 2-3 zone. Theobald for 3, no good. Dutt offensive rebound, no good, but he's fouled. So Dutt will have 2 free throws. That's the second foul on Braylon Bear for the Cavaliers. Dutt makes the first free throw. Daniel Jones in for Bear. One more free throw for Dutt. 5 points tonight. That was a little long rebound by Daniel Jones. Bohannon with it to Unzen, guarded by Caleb Trevine. So both Trevines in, Caleb and Austin for the Knights right now. Good defense by Caleb Trevine, forcing the travel by Payne. 22-18, O'Gorman leading the Cavaliers. 2:38 left in the second quarter. Gross up top in the zone offense with Caleb Trevine. Austin Trevine kind of running baseline right now. Here is Caleb Trevine for three is good. So Caleb Trevine hits the three, 25-18 O'Gorman. Swenson Nello a Payne give and go. Oh, Swenson can't get it. Satter with the rebound. Gross to Dutt. He'll dribble in. He'll find Austin Trevine for three. No good. Rebound by Payne. Nice pass to Bohannon, but he can't corral it. It'll be O'Gorman ball. Swenson hit him right in the hands. Bad place to hit someone, and he just dropped it. It would have been a layup. Jefferson needed that. Only 4 points here in the second quarter for the Cavaliers. We're up 5, 14-9 going into the second quarter. They've got outscored 11-4 here in the second frame. Little trap that time by Gross gets to the Caleb Trevine to John Lent. To Austin Trevine. Got the three. Austin Trevine with 10. Leads O'Gorman 28-18 Knights. Minute 17 in the second quarter. Bohannon for three is good. So good job by Tyler Bohannon stopping the big run for O'Gorman, hitting a three. That ball hit Payne in the face. Here is Caleb Trevine. No good. I think it'll be a foul on O'Gorman. We'll see. Foul is yes on Caleb Trevine, his first. Second team foul. (28-21), 54 seconds left. Here comes Damaris Fields, guarded by Henry Theobald. Hudson guarded by Gross. Shot above him, no good. Payne with the offensive rebound. The score is good. So Jefferson on a 5-0 run when the Knights got the lead to 10. Now there's basically no difference between shot and game clock. So O'Gorman can hold for the final shot here of the second quarter with 23 seconds left. Gross to Theobald. Stewart on the court, Len on the court, and Dutt. So we'll see where the offense will come from here in this last possession. Here's Gross dribbling in. High floater short. Here is Fields. Three-pointer by Unzen. No good. I think that probably would have counted, but just a little bit off. So at halftime, it's the Knights 28, the Cavaliers 23. We'll take a break and be back about 10 minutes for the start of the third quarter. All right, welcome back to O'Gorman High School. Start of the third quarter will be coming up shortly. The O'Gorman Knights leading the Jefferson Cavaliers boys 28-23 at halftime. Jefferson had a good first quarter, up 14-9. O'Gorman outscored the Cavaliers 19-9 in the second quarter to take the 28-23 lead at half. Big first half for Austin Tervine off the bench, had 10 points. His twin brother Caleb also had a really good first half off the bench for O'Gorman. Cavaliers were led by their junior forward Mason Payne, 8 points for him. So it'll be Cavaliers ball, first possession of the third quarter. Damaris Fields, Dawson Sexer, Braylon Bear, Tyler Bohannon, and Mason Payne, your 5 for Jefferson. And Payne shot no good. Dutt, Gross, Mooney, Satter, and Theobald, your 5 for the Knights. Mooney to Dutt. Back out, Tatum. Mooney for 3 is good. So Tatum Mooney drills the 3. He's on the board. Or is a long 2, excuse me, foot on the line. Knights with their biggest lead now 30-23. Payne shot no good. Sexer offensive rebound. He'll dribble in left hand and get fouled by Rylan Satter. So he'll have 2 free throws for Dawson Sexer. Sexer, really good football player for the Jefferson Cavaliers. Really good linebacker. We'll have the first free throw up and good. That was Satter's first foul for the Knights. Sexer's second free throw was short. Mooney with the Here is Dutt. Over to Gross. His shot is good, so Hayden Gross on the board. Nice little fadeaway by Gross. That's the third foul on Mooney. Fields was the hands off to Bear. Payne down low, and Sexer with a nice shot. A little reverse for him. I don't know what's going on there. Gross. Lost the ball, got it back. Mooney for 3. Takes it in. Tatum Mooney. I don't think that's how Coach Roby drew that play up, but it sure worked. He has now 5 1/4. Fields down low to Payne, and he'll get the layup. Here comes Dutt. Thought about the 3. Hands off to Gross. Over to Satter. Dutt with the crossover. Step back. No good. Rebound Payne. Nice move, just couldn't get the shot to go. Here's Sexer out to Bear for 3 is good. So Braylon Bear hits a big 3-pointer. He has his first points. Jefferson down by 4. I think we might get a double foul here on Dutt and Bear. So Austin Tervine and Mason Clark in for O'Gorman. Replacing Dutt and Mooney. Loose ball, and we'll see if it's going back to O'Gorman as Fields and Clark were going after it. Clark. He loses this. Fields steals it. Bear down low to Bohannon, and he scores it. Tyler Bohannon. Theobald has it now. All the way to the basket. Can't hit the layup. Here comes Sexer. Cavaliers playing fast, and he throws it out of bounds. Playing maybe a little too fast. Caleb Turvine in for Clark. But Jefferson really putting pressure on the ball handlers. Turvine breaks it. He'll shoot the shot short. Bohannon dribbles in, and a foul on Caleb Turvine. So Gorman already with 4 fouls, and we're not even halfway through the quarter yet. Here's Satter with the steal. He's going to go all the way, and Ryland Satter with the basket. 37-33 O'Gorman, 4:17 left in the third quarter. Nice play by Satter. Fields with some speed all the way down to Payne. He's blocked by Gross, and they're going to call a foul on Hayden Gross. Looked like a lot of ball. Hayden must have got him on the shoulder or arm with the follow-through potentially. 15 foul first on Gross. Mason Payne to the free throw line. First one is good. Daniel Jones coming in. Jace Unzen also coming in for Jefferson. Bohannon and Bear checking out. One more free throw for Payne. It's up and good, so we have a 2-point game. Jefferson clawing back in, 37-35. And Coach Derek Roby wants a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. With 4:02 left in the third quarter, it's Jefferson 35, O'Gorman 37. Welcome back. It'll be O'Gorman ball at the timeout by Coach Roby. The Knights up by 2, 37-35. 4:02 left here in the third quarter. 1-1 O'Gorman versus 1-1 Jefferson. Here is Gross. Tap back, no good. Loose ball. Fields has it. Unze with a burst of speed, but he blew the layup. Rebound by Gross. He'll go all the way in and get fouled. That's a really nice move on the other end of the field, on there in the court by Jace Unzen. He just kind of rushed the layup. Dutt checking in for O'Gorman. Satter checking out. Edward Whiting, the 6'6" sophomore forward, in for Roosevelt, or excuse me, for Jefferson. Here is Austin Trevine with it. He'll dribble in and he'll shoot long. Sexer with the rebound. Hudson to Fields. Three-pointer is no good. Whiting had it. Lost it. It'll be O'Gorman ball. So we have Austin Trevine, Caleb Trevine, Hayden Gross, John Lent, and Dutt in for O'Gorman. 37-35, 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Knights leading. Here's Caleb Trevine. Shot no good. Rebound by Whiting. Nice outlook to Sexer. He'll go over to Jones, and Dutt with a block. Great block by Dutt that time, saving a layup. Swenson and Bear in for Jefferson. Here's Austin Trevine. Over to Caleb. Looking for a let down low, can't get it to him, and that ball is going to be thrown away as Caleb Trevine looking for Gross. That'll be Jefferson ball. Mooney in for Caleb Trevine. Swenson guarded by Austin Trevine. Jefferson trying either to tie it or take the lead on this possession. Ten on the shot clock now. Down low, here's Whiting back out to Jones for three, way long. And Mooney has the rebound. And Asa Trevine driving into the basket. He is fouled to have 2 free throws. Nice strong drive by Austin Trevine. Foul on Unzen, his first. Team's third. Austin Trevine's free throw is good. Theobald and Satter back in for O'Gorman. One more free throw for Austin Trevine. It's good. Here's Swetson all the way, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Theobald. So Knights in the penalties, so they'll put Ethan Swenson to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Swenson's on the board now. Jackson Bjorkman in, Dutt out. First appearance for Bjorkman today. He's a 6'3" junior guard. Second free throw was missed, but it'll be knocked out of bounds and stay with Jefferson. Down low is Swenson for the basket, so Jefferson down one now. 39-38, a minute 30 left here in the third quarter. Theobald double team. Here's Terveen for three. Big three for Asa Terveen. Knights back up by 4. Bear with it. 60 on shot clock. Over to Swenson. They might call Mooney potentially for his 4th foul. That'll be Tatum Mooney's 4th foul. Free throw is good by Jace Unzen. One more for the freshman. Second one in and out. Rebound by Satter. Ooh, he missed Gross that time. I think he was probably open for a layup. Here's Bjorkman. He's rejected. Theobald down to Satter. Can't hit it. Not for sure why Asa Terveen fouled Unzen that time. He's a nicer in the penalty, and Unzen will go to the free throw line. So I'm not quite for sure why he did that. So 2 free throws for Unzen. (42-40). Trying to make it a 1-point game here with the second one. And he does. Theobald having all kinds of trouble. And we'll stay with O'Gorman. 6.9 seconds left as he was trying to get the ball over half court, lost control of it, went out of bounds in front of the Jefferson bench. O'Gorman ball. Here is Caleb Terveen. Swenson with a foul. Smart. That's a smart one because he had 1 to give. So when Terveen got 4 momentum, he just kind of shoved him. So 2.8 seconds left. O'Gorman has to probably get a shot up here, up by 1. They're called off Theobald. That's good defense by Unzen. And that is rejected as Fields trying to heave it up. So after 3 quarters, it's the O'Gorman Knights 42, the Jefferson Cavaliers 41. We'll be back for the start of the 4th quarter at O'Gorman High School. Welcome back to O'Gorman High School. Start of the fourth quarter, it's the 1-1 O'Gorman boys 42, the 1-1 Jefferson boys 41. Jefferson outscored O'Gorman 18-14 in the third quarter. Made up some distance. Knights led by Austin Trevine 15. Mason Payne leads Jefferson with 12. So it's Austin Trevine, Henry Theobald, Ryland Satter, Dutt, and Hayden Gross in for O'Gorman. Trevine for three is short. Gets his own rebound, and he will score it. That's why you follow your own shot. Sometimes the ball will bounce right back to you. That's what it did on Trevine's corner three. He got a nice little layup. It's 44-41. Now low is Mason Payne. Good job by Bear fighting him for the layup. No one picks up Austin Trevine, and he hits the three. So I don't know what happened there for Jefferson defensively, but no one guarded the Knights' leading scorer tonight, so he just stepped into a wide-open three, and the Knights are up 47-43. So some defensive lapse there. There's a turnover. Trevine has it. To go all the way to the layup. Austin Trevine, all 7 points for the Knights here in the fourth quarter. Their lead is 6. 22 for Trevine, 49-43. A full timeout by Coach Tim Reck. Will take one as well. Welcome back. It's the O'Gorman Knights and Austin Trevine on a nice little run here. He has all 7 Knights points here in the fourth quarter, including a little 5-0 run, which called a timeout by Tim Reck. Knights up 49-43, 6:32 left in the fourth. It'll be Cavalier ball. Bear almost dragged the pivot foot down low to Payne. Little height advantage on Satter. Satter knocks it away. Nice defense by Ryland Satter. Here is Dutt to the 10, and Nyan Dutt with a nice basket. The Knights up by 8, 51-43. Biggest lead for O'Gorman here in the second half. Starting the fourth on a 9-2 run. Here is Bear in the corner for 3, no good. Mooney had it, lost. He'll stay with O'Gorman. Daniel Jones in, Fields out for Jefferson. So Mooney, Gross, Austin Trevine, Ryland Satter, and Nyan Dutt in for O'Gorman. There's a steal by Sexter, and he lost it as he about ran to the referee on the sideline there. So Sexter will get the foul on kind of bodying up Gross that time. That's his fourth, so he'll have to sit down. Mooney with Unzen all over him, and that's a travel. Double dribble. It's kind of funny because they called the foul with a little bit less contact on Sexter the play before, and then Unson, who had more contact than Mooney, they didn't call it, and then forced the double dribble. So 51-43, O'Gorman up 5:20 left in the fourth. Daniel Jones thought about it. Good job by Gross with the steal. Up ahead to Satter. And that will be in as Jones knocked the ball in the basket. So Gross's steal leads to a Satter layup. Unson corner Bear for three. No good. Doug, good job just kind of boxing out Jones that time, not letting him get there. And Ryland Satter all fired up after that play. North Dakota State football commit having a good basketball game tonight. Ooh, dangerous pass by Caleb Trevine. Austin has it and gives it back to Caleb. We'll get it past half court. Needing help. Let's see if Roby calls a timeout. And he does. Took him about a second longer than I was expecting, but Coach Roby will get a 30-second timeout, and we will stay right here. That's a point if you're O'Gorman. You're up 10. Can't turn the ball over there. You got to be aware if you're the other players on the court. Even though if you don't got the ball, you got to know where the ball is. And that time, Irvine was in trouble. They only really had one other player trying to get the ball, help him out that time, so forced the timeout. So, excuse me, you're going to expect Jefferson, I feel like, to play pretty pressurized defense. They only have one foul here this quarter, so they can be aggressive, and they might be trapping a lot. They're going to try to speed up the pace. Down 10 with 4.5 minutes over O'Gorman. You like to take up a lot of the shot clock and then get a high percentage shot. We'll see kind of what Coach Roby will draw up here. It's 23 on the shot clock right now. Knights possession. Up 10, 53-43, 4:35 left in the fourth quarter. First home game for the Knights this season. Theobald, Austin Trevine, Caleb Trevine, Satter, and Dutt are your five for O'Gorman. There's your trap. Caleb Trevine loses it. Bohannon steals it. Here's Daniel Jones. So on cue, Jefferson traps the first pass and creates a turnover. Jones, a lot of dribbling. They're called Theobald for the foul. That's one where you're dribbling a lot, but you're not going very far. So that'll be the first team foul in the quarter on O'Gorman. That's Henry's third. Caleb Trevine out. Hayden Gross in. Jefferson, they need if they want to stay in this game, they need to go on a little bit of a run, and that will be a helpful start as Bohannon gets the layup on the inbounds play. Little token pressure, not much. Gross has it. He'll go in, no basket. There'll be a reach-in foul on Daniel Jones. Sexter in with his fourth foul. Jones actually fouled out on that one, so he'll leave the game with 5 fouls. Dawson Sexter with 4 will check in for him. Theobald to Satter. Another steal by Bohannon. He'll go all the way and hit the deck hard and pop up. A hard fall. I think it's either Theobald or Satter that's going to get the foul. O'Gorman get a little sloppy with the basketball. The foul will be on Satter, his second. That's 2 straight possessions with a turnover. So Bohannon has a chance to make it a 2-possession game if he can make both these free throws. First one is short. 53-45. O'Gorman leading. 3:54 left here in the fourth quarter. One more for Bohannon. It is up and good. Tatum Mooney checking in for Theobald. Gross just gets it into Satter. Reminds you even of the football field. Gross, the quarterback, throwing to Satter, the tight end. Here is Gross now going to set the offense over to Austin Terveen. Man defense by the Cavaliers. Dutt over to Mooney. Down low is Satter, and Ryland Satter from Tatum Mooney. (55-46) O'Gorman, 3:16 left in the fourth. Satter knocks that one out of bounds. Good hustle by him. Ball knocked away by Hayden Gross. Jefferson having a hard time getting the ball in bounds. Sexer with a long pass that was ran down by Unzen. He'll go down low to Payne. He's fouled by Satter, and Mason Payne has a chance for the three-point play opportunity. He has 16 to lead the Cavs. That'll be Satter's second foul. That'll be the Knights, or third foul, Knights' third team foul. You wonder now if he can make the free throw. Jefferson might try some sort of a press here. Free throw is no good. Loose ball. Rebound by Gross. Here's Dutt with it to Gross. Corner is Satter. Dutt for three. No good. Here is Bear for three. No good. Rebound by Satter. I don't think Coach Roby liked that three-pointer by Dutt. Too much time on the shot clock. There is Mooney. To Austin Terveen, guard by Bohannon. Terveen. They're called for a charge. That was a big play because if that basket counted, that could have made a lead up to 9, potentially 10, but they're going to get Terveen for his second foul. That'll be, I believe, a turnover. It's hard for me to see him right underneath this basket, but the inbounds passer stepped over the line, so Jefferson turns it over. 55-48, O'Gorman, 2:12 left in the fourth. Nice try to hold on for their first home victory tonight. And there's a foul on Sexer, and he's fouled out. So Dawson Sexer fouls out with 7 points. He'll be replaced by Damaris Fields. There's the Coach Roby whistle. First of many we'll hear this season doing all the home basketball broadcasts on the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools YouTube channel. Still's got it. Here is Terveen, and we got a foul on Unzen, who can't believe it. Knocking over Tatum Mooney. Looks like Coach Tim Reck is going to call a timeout. So With 2:02 left here in the fourth quarter, it's the O'Gorman Knights 55, the Jefferson Cavaliers 48. We'll take a quick break. So O'Gorman leading 55-48. Welcome back. This is brought by the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools YouTube channel. 2:02 left in the fourth quarter. Knights led 42-41 in the start of the fourth quarter. They got the lead up to 10. Austin Trevine a little 7-point spurt there, and then the Jefferson Cavaliers have got it down within 7 where we're at now. Haven't got it any closer yet. Going to do some trapping now. O'Gorman trying to not turn the ball over, take up some shot clock. Gross to Caleb Trevine, baseline. To Mooney. Back to Austin Trevine. Jefferson in a 2-3 zone, but they're extending it. Now 14 is shot clock, so good possession for O'Gorman. 8 seconds left here is Gross. Lost it. Lost it again. Shot is no good. Good defense by Jefferson, but they got to go. It's down 7. Got to push the pace here a little bit. Here's Bohannon all the way, is tied up and fouled. So the senior guard, Tyler Bohannon, going to the free throw line. Looking for points 9 and 10. Foul. That time is on Caleb Trevine, his third. First free throw by Bohannon is good. Now it's a 2-possession game, 55-49. Theobald in, Caleb Trevine out. Big free throw here by Bohannon, trying to make it a 5-point game. It's up and good. So 55-50. Knights with 1:16 left in the fourth, and Coach Tim Reck is going to call a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the ending of this basketball game here at O'Gorman High School. Welcome back. Both teams are on the court, 55-50. Nicely in the Cavaliers. The game has been pretty much within that 5 to 10 point window pretty much most of the night here. O'Gorman ball, Satter, Theobald, Mooney, Austin Trevine, and Caden Gross on the court for O'Gorman. Here's Theobald. Will break the press, hand off to Austin Trevine. Gives it to Hayden Gross. Back to Trevine. Minute on the clock, even. There's a foul on Unzen. We'll send Gross to the free throw line. Second foul on the freshman Jace Unzen. Gross's free throw is no good. Have one more for the senior. Second one rolls out. So Jefferson pushing the pace up, down by 5, and there's a turnover. Satter gets the steal. As Jefferson did the right thing pushing the ball up, but then an ill-advised pass and Satter with the steal, and he'll go to the free throw line. See if he can make a pair. His free throw is good. One more for Satter, 56-50. O'Gorman leading 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he makes both. Here is Fields pushing the pace for Jefferson. Past Mooney all the way. His layup is good. So Damaris Fields. And Mooney, let's see, did he almost turned the ball over, taking it out of bounds. So Theobald coming in for Dutt. Gross will take it out for O'Gorman. Theobald, oh gosh, he almost went out of bounds, almost traveled. Here's Gross. Over to Terveen. And Austin Terveen will go to the free throw line. 2 important free throws, 5-point game, 26 seconds left. His first free throw is good. 23 points now for Austin Terveen, game high. Bear in, Swenson out for Jefferson. Terveen misses the second. Jefferson up the front court to Payne, to Fields for 3, in and out. Payne's follow is good, and Tim Reck has a timeout. 14.4 seconds left. 18 for Payne, 58-54. Jefferson just won't go away, still hanging in there. I'll take a quick break. Welcome back. This is O'Gorman Boys Basketball on the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools YouTube channel. The Knights leading the Cavaliers 58-54, 14.4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It'll be O'Gorman ball underneath the Jefferson hoop. No fouls to give for either team. Jefferson out of timeouts. O'Gorman does have 2, so if Hayden Gross can't get the ball in bounds, I'm sure he's been instructed to call a timeout. Gross gets it into Terveen. They're going to let him play. He loses the ball. No foul. 3-pointers, no good. Bear for 3, short. Payne, no good. Bohannon is fouled on the follow-up, but now there's only 1.2 seconds left. So what I would do, I would assume if your Coach Reck is have Bohannon try to make the first to make it a 3-point game and purposely miss the second. which I'm sure O'Gorman's aware, but the first one's big because you got to make that. And he does not. So O'Gorman's going to call a timeout for Coach Roby. He's probably basically saying he's going to try and miss it on purpose. So if Jefferson does get the ball, especially if you're behind the three-point line, stay away. He's the only way that they could potentially tie right now is a 4-point play, meaning a 3-point shot and a foul. So kind of an interesting scenario. They took the ball out of bounds. They got it into Trevine, and they didn't really foul. He held it, then he lost it. Then they had 2 3-pointers they missed and a putback they missed, and then the second or third putback, Bohannon got fouled by Theobald, his fourth, and then he missed the first free throw, so timeout by O'Gorman. Unless there's some crazy miracle, Knights will go to 2-1 on the season. Jefferson would fall to 1-2. Bohannon at the line. Knights will bring in Satter, Austin Trevine, Theobald, Gross, and Mooney. Jefferson has 2 guys at the 3-point line in Unzen and Fields. See if he can miss it on purpose here. He does. Loose ball, fight for it, and that will be it. Sioux Falls O'Gorman holding on. Final score 58-54. In their first home game, first home win of the season, Knight boys improved to 2-1 on the season. Jefferson falls to 1-2, 58-54. Knights led by 23 points from Austin Trevine. They got 12 from Ryland Satter. Jefferson got 18 from Mason Payne. They got 10 points from Tyler Bohannon. Very good basketball game. 14-9 after the first quarter. Jefferson led. O'Gorman had a big second quarter, outscoring the Cavaliers 19-9 to take a 28-23 lead at halftime. In the third quarter, Jefferson outscored O'Gorman 18-14. The Knights led 42-41 after 3. And then in the fourth quarter, O'Gorman outscored Jefferson 16-13 and taking the 4-point win 58-54 in a game, like I said, that was pretty much in that 5 to 10 point window the whole way through. 2 teams played hard, fought hard. First time seeing the O'Gorman boys in person this season. So good experience there. And Austin Trevine, kind of the standout star with 23 points for the Knights off the bench. The Knights this year, they're not going to have quite the size. That's one thing I noticed. As previous years, they're going to have a lot of, guard play. They'll have some length. They'll have, a lot of wings, but just not the pure size. So Ryland Satter kind of playing a lot of center. Some John Lent in there as well. Some Niam Dutt. So we'll kind of see how that progresses throughout the season. Obviously, as a coach here in the first couple of games, you're kind of just playing with a lot of the rotations, trying to see what players fit well with each other. So getting those early wins are always important too when it comes to down in season at the end of February, March, when it comes to power points. Definitely a good win for O'Gorman, and they'll be in action tomorrow, which we will have that game. That's at 3 o'clock, the varsity game tomorrow against Sioux Falls Christian right here at O'Gorman High School. We'll have the call on the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools YouTube channel. So then the Jefferson Cavaliers, they're in action on Tuesday night, the 19th, at Lincoln as their next outing as well. In the first game, the O'Gorman girls defeated Jefferson 43-16. That game wasn't really close at all. 15-2 after the first quarter, 26-8 at halftime, 40-11 going into the third quarter, or going into the fourth quarter, which was a running clock. And the Knights, pretty much from about the 7-minute mark on, took out all their starters and put in their reserves. So the Knights girls are 3-0 on the season. Jefferson falls to 2-1 in the girls matchup. Thank you so much for watching, listening to the YouTube streams tonight. O'Gorman girls victorious 43-16. The boys also victorious 58-54. I'm Brett Byler. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock against the Sioux Falls Christian boys basketball. Go Knights.